So toes and heels together, spread the toes out, ground them into the ground. Inhale, stretch the hands all the way up, and bring them together in prayer. And Kali Mudra up at the top. Inhale, push the fingertips up towards the sky, and exhale, roll the shoulder blades back and down, tuck the tailbone under, make sure your body's nice and long. Inhaling and exhaling. And then we're going to go over to the right side. So lifting out of the hips and just bending over to the side. Don't push it too hard. Just do a little, about 70%. And then inhale back to centre and exhale the other side. Inhale back to centre and exhale first side. Inhale back to centre and exhale. Ideally you want to press pause and breathe into this a few minutes. Few breaths. Alright, good. And now we're going to do the back bend. So push the hips forwards, lift the chest, looking up, and then pushing with the heels to come up, and then coming forwards into a forward bend. Fingertips in line with the toes, lengthening the crown of the head forwards, lengthening the back of the legs. And then we're going to walk it out, keeping the heels on the ground and just stretching the back of the legs. Breathing in and out on the stretch. Lengthen again, and this time come into your forward bend as deep as is comfortable for you. You use the mat to push yourself closer to your thighs. And then inhale, swan dive all the way up, reverse swan dive up. And then we're going to come up onto the toes. So heels together, inhaling, pushing up. And then change your balance. Bandhasana. And then push your knees forwards, keep those ankles high and come all the way down, but not so you're resting. Try and push the ankles up even more. And then inhale up and exhale down, and do that again. And then we're going to come into the warrior. So I'm going to step your right leg back first, and inhale and exhale, back heel off the ground, keeping the chest nice and tall, coming so that you'll make sure that you're 90 degrees. Make sure your knee is above your ankle, lifting up your chest, arms are parallel with each other, hands on the hips on the exhale, and then draw the elbows together, but you're not arching too much, you're just opening the chest, so tuck your tailbone under. Okay, then inhale up, and then exhale, reaching forwards. Inhaling up, and exhale, reaching. And hands down. Okay, so then you're going to place the heel on the ground, and then inhale all the way up into warrior two. So open the hips out and make sure you're correcting your knees so it doesn't splay over to one side. And you've got this constant movement of making sure your hips are that way and your knees over there. Okay, so fingertips nice and long. Imagining those space hoppers holding your arms up so that you can relax your shoulders. Tucking the tailbone under so you're not arching. And then you're going to front hand up and inhale, leaning all the way, getting a nice stretch. Making sure that front leg stays bent. Then inhaling back and coming over to the other side, stretching. So looking up at your fingertips and stretching so that there's a straight line in between the outside foot and my fingertips. looking up at the fingertips. Then coming back, and then bringing it all the way forwards and down, knee down. Okay, so then we're getting a stretch in the hips, opening up the hips there, bringing the hips forward, shoulders back and down, and then coming back, flexing the foot, coming forwards, inhaling and forward folding on the exhale, and inhale and exhale. Couple more times. And okay, and then last time forwards. And this time you're going to try and get a stretch as much in your splits, in your half split, Ardha Hanumanasana. So open up the chest, flex the foot, and keep that length in the spine as you walk forwards. Okay, the hands in line with the toes, back toe under, inhale to prepare, come back into plank, and then bring your other foot forwards, heel off the ground, inhaling, coming into this same set on the other side. Done, 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 done. 4 times, heel down. Splits if you want to, coming onto a soft surface, chest up onto the fingers, hips forwards, make sure you don't open up the hips, chest as high as you can. You might want to use blocks, and then coming into your max, holding there for a while, and then for a second reaching beyond your max, and then coming up. So don't leave it there too long. Don't let the body go into spasm. Alright, so then we're going to roll over and get a nice little twist. You can shake out the legs if you like. Actually, we were going to kneel for a second, weren't we? Just make sure kneeling's fine. Check in with your spine, getting the spine nice and straight. So we're not like that. You're nice and long. Imagine that I'm pushing on your head. Okay, and then we're going to come into a twist. So, one leg goes underneath, the other leg goes over the top. So my right leg is underneath and under the top, and then so that means my right arm goes over first. And then inhale, and hand by the heel, by the tailbone, lifting and lengthening. 5 breaths here. Try and make the breaths nice and long. And then zombie arm style. Little twist this side. Press pause, do the other side, but you're going to come up like this. Okay. Do the little funky spin. And try and make sure that your knee's close to your chest. The leg that's underneath, our same arm goes over. And then open